Hello everybody, it's Diamond Kitty Gaming. Today we're going to do a little bit different of a style of video. I hope you guys don't mind it. I'm doing this completely off script. There's no script for this, so if I mess up, sorry about that. Without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm proud to present 4 reasons why Fortnite is definitely having an Undertale crossover. The first is Joey's bad time reference. So, Joey is a skin in the newest Fortnite Battle Pass. I'm not sure whether to call he, she, whatever, because, well, they're a shapeshifter, so we don't really know. But, obviously the bad time, you're gonna have a bad time is a very memorable quote from Undertale. And it's sort of referenced here, and let's get into the sub-evidence. So this, I couldn't actually get the picture of it actually showing up in-game, unfortunately. I saw it happen in-game, and it was crazy, but I couldn't get anyone actually doing that quest. I couldn't find anything from it. Please excuse the seagulls. But I could find it on the Fortnite wiki, so if you go to the Fortnite wiki, look up Joey, go down to the challenges, because that skin gives you challenges in-game, and find this one. So this is for shotgun eliminations. The original text says, when it goes down, there won't be time for long-range weapons, and then the second one says, when you complete the quest, the snipers out here are about to have a bad time. Now, obviously, it sounds a lot like it. Like this piece here from Undertale, you're going to have a bad time. Obviously, that's when you're doing a genocide route, and there's a little bit of secret dialogue if you talk to Sans right before you fight Papyrus. Conclusion with both of these put up to side each other. I can see you can see how close it is. I would easily pass Joey's quest off, quest dialogue off as coincidence, if it wasn't for bad time being capitalized. If it wasn't capitalized, I just think, okay, they're just saying it as bad time. But they have it capitalized, as in B, capitalized B, capitalized T. That, to me, sounds like it's a little bit more specific to something, and there's only one popular bad time, and that's Sans. So that's the first reason and its evidence. The second evidence is Sunny's overpriced services, and we'll get to another thing. Whoops, and I'll get to another thing later. This is in reference to MUFFET. So if you go to Believer Beach, the Fortnite POI on the map, and find Sunny, if you talk to her, she will give you a couple of options, a couple of talk options. I think there's a buying thing. We can see it in the next image here. Yes, you can buy a shotgun, but you can also tip the bus driver. You can either give them a small tip or a large tip. The small tip is reasonably priced, whilst the large tip is pretty insane. And and for any other gamers that think about it, yes, 4,000 gold in Fortnite. If you don't play Fortnite, that's a lot of gold. So yes, you can either give them the bus driver a large tip or a small tip through Sunny, but as I also realized in the oh yes, I've messed up. This is obviously in this is it seems very similar to MUFFET in Undertale, where you can see her with 2 appearances. One not actually appearing, but in the ruins, where you can go to the spider bake sale and buy one, this one, a spider donut from this web costing 7 gold, and a spider cider from this web costing 14, which sort of looks similar to Sunny's large tip and small tip. Also, the second... the second evidence being also the spider donut selling for 9,999 gold in Undertale, as with the 4,000 gold in the large tip. This one's a little bit more far-fetched, and I understand if it doesn't make as much sense, and I personally don't think it makes as much sense either. but it is possible that that is sort of a hidden reference there. It's sort of similar, and a note, I'm also now aware that the character Gugimon also does this with the large tip and small tip, and possibly other characters as well that I haven't found out yet. My point still stands, just not only with Sunny. Now, on to the next clue here. If I remember which parts we staged these correctly, then this one's going to be more far-fetched than the other one. Yes, Flowey's vending machines. And yeah, you guys are about to click off the video. I understand. Don't worry. I'll explain this one a little bit better. So you can go across the Fortnite island, and you will find vending machines. They removed these a while ago, where you would have to pay materials to the vending machine in order to get guns and items and things. Now that they've re-added them to the game, and they talk now for some reason, and you can interact with them, and you can still do the thing. You buy the weapons and stuff with gold. But yeah, you can talk to them, and a couple of these have some very weird dialogue that reminds you of a certain flower from Undertale. So let me begin with this one. Golly, I wish I had arms to hug you, says the vending machine. So there's two options. Either this one or another one. I don't remember the other dialogue. It's a little bit less. The pistol vending machine also says howdy, although I think that's more of in a reference to cowboys. But I've just realized now, and I don't have a picture of this one, but I'm sure you guys can find it. I realize now, as I'm recording this, that the assault rifle vending machine tells you it's going to give you a secret of the universe if you buy a weapon from it, and then immediately it lies to you and gives you something absolutely, absolutely nothing for that secret. Which kind of attributes to Flowey's not so great behavior. But yes, this one is the main thing. Golly, I wish I had arms to hug you from the vending machine. This one, this one giving you medkits and shields. Now the next one, obviously this kind of seems like the golly, you must be so confused when you first fall down to the underground and meet Flowey for the first time. It definitely looks similar. I'm gonna say it looks similar again. It's not. I don't understand why the vending machines talk this time, but a couple of them say things and do things that are oddly reminiscent of Flowey from Undertale. So it's a little bit weird there. Okay, so next up, we have that it's practically confirmed already. This crossover is practically confirmed already, and I will talk about this. So, in this image, you see what Epic Games sent out through emails to Fortnite and also from their Facebook, the Twitter, sorry. Posting a survey of a bunch of different polls for their players to respond to. Now, in fact, a lot of these didn't have any to do with Undertale. One of them does, and this was posted a few months ago, so it's fairly recent. So the three on this one were Resident Evil, Mega Man, Spider-Man, Street Fighter, Batman, Grand Theft Auto, Mortal Kombat, Mario Brothers, Dragon Ball Z, Horizon Zero Dawn, Persona 5, Batman, Castlevania, and Devil May Cry. Now, out of all of these, within a couple months of this being posted, after this poll was posted, they officially added Ryu from Street Fighter, Batman, I believe they added Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn, Joker, and I think a couple of other ones in the other polls that I didn't show in this image. There were other polls that were still added, and so about 25% of these on this poll have been already added to Fortnite after this poll was posted, which means that some of them are still in waiting. And of course, what we're talking about here is Sans Undertale. Consider it instead right here. It seems a little strange that 25% of these have been added so far, and still some are in waiting, and with the other evidence, I say in total conclusion, there is a lot of evidence for a Fortnite Undertale crossover, and that the next one in their crossover series will probably be Sans, as seen with that last image. It didn't say anyone else from Undertale but Sans. I think MUFFET is also probably a pretty good possibility. Maybe Frisk, but probably MUFFET because of the weird gold prices and the sudden giving a bus driver a tip. If for anyone who doesn't play Fortnite, I'm talking to you specifically, Twilight, because you only play Undertale, and I know that. Also Homestuck, but who cares? Everyone cares, actually, but we're not talking about that right now. I would say that Sans is most likely, MUFFET following because of the gold prices. You can give the bus driver thanks, but only this season can you give them a tip. A very weirdly priced tip that kind of reminds me of MUFFET, as we said earlier. But yes, Sans is most likely, MUFFET maybe next, and then a couple of other ones that weren't specifically recognized, but probably still likely, are Frisk, because obviously main character, maybe Chara as a unlockable or selectable style for Frisk. Possibly, maybe, I'd say a Sans glowing eye as a selectable or unlockable style for the Sans skin. Actually, I'd say that a lot of the skins with different, a lot of the characters from Undertale with different different battle themes or different battle phases. Sorry. So, for example, shoot. I gotta drink a Gatorade. Sorry, just a second. Battle against a true hero, Undyne. So something like that, Undyne, and then Undyne the Undying for the a selectable style. Anyone with any character from Undertale with different phases in their battle would probably be good for Fortnite to add, considering it would have different selectable or unlockable styles. But yes, I definitely think that with these sort of crossovers that they've done so far in the season, with that being Rick and Morty, Googieman, and also Superman, plus the ones that are most recent being Alloy from Horizon Zero Dawn and some other recent crossovers, I think Undertale is very likely to happen and soon, considering I think both games probably need a boost from each other to get them back in the limelight. So yeah, I think this is very likely, and I hope you guys agree with me. And with that, I think I'll end the video. Sorry for the beach noises in the background. We are still in Traverse City, on a hotel on the beach, as we saw with our treasure hunt series. And yes, so you might hear some beach noises, kids, and seagulls in the background. Anyways, with that, I think I'll end the video. Thank you for watching. This has been a Diamond Kitty gaming theory video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!